Why did only Homo sapiens survive? It is the question that refuses to die. A question that lingers in the silence of caves, in the dust of bones, in the fragments of DNA that whisper from teeth buried for tens of thousands of years. Was it our minds? The strange, restless gift to imagine what isn't there. To picture a hunt before it happened, to fear gods we had never seen, to dream of futures that did not yet exist? Was it our social bonds? The ability to gather not just in families, but in tribes? To weave language, empathy, and cooperation into networks large enough to hold together through famine, through migration, through war? Or was it something darker? A shadow that traveled with us wherever we went. A capacity for aggression, for outcompeting, for eliminating. Perhaps what made us survive was not only our brilliance, but our ruthless refusal to share the world with others like us. Some scholars say it was chance, a roll of the evolutionary dice, a shifting climate that froze others out while we endured. A genetic mutation that rewired our neural pathways and opened doors in the mind no other species could enter. Or perhaps it was timing. Perhaps we were simply the last to arrive at the feast and claimed what scraps were left. But this mystery does not belong only to archaeologists or geneticists. It belongs to all of us. Because every time we uncover a fragment of bone, every time we decode another sequence of DNA, the same truth comes into focus. We were never alone. Once, the world held many kinds of humans. Neanderthals with their massive strength and hidden tenderness. Denisovans, whose legacy still pulses in the blood of millions. Tiny Floresiensis and Luzonensis, island dwellers who shaped tools with delicate hands. Naledi, the riddle in the caves of South Africa, ancient yet living alongside us in time. And of course, Habilis and Erectus, the spark-bearers, the wanderers, who set this long story in motion. They hunted, they painted, they mourned their dead. They shared fire and laughter and the rhythm of footsteps across ancient earth. And now, they are gone, every one of them, extinguished, leaving us not as victors, but as orphans. That is the truth we rarely admit. Our dominance is not the triumphant finale of an evolutionary play. It is the last surviving page of a long, epic novel, most of it torn away. A saga filled with heroes we'll never meet, with family we never knew we had. Their blood may be gone, but their memory endures. In the shadows of caves, in the ridges of fossils, in the echoes inside our own DNA. And maybe, just maybe, we were never meant to be alone. Maybe the human story was supposed to be a chorus, not a solo. A symphony of voices, not a single song. But now that only one voice remains ours, we carry the burden of memory, to speak not just for ourselves, but for all of them. So let us remember. Let us honor the Neanderthal, the Denisovan, the Flores woman, the Naledi in the dark caverns, the countless others who walked with us for a time. Because the human story is larger than us. It always was. And if we forget that, we risk forgetting who we are. So the next time you look in the mirror, know this. You are not just you. You are the last spark of a great, burning fire. You are the final note of an ancient choir. And though you stand alone, their whispers live on inside you. That is our inheritance. That is our burden. That is our truth. And perhaps the only way forward. is never to forget the ones who did not make it.